Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name remains Mr. Dixon. Okay, in today's class, we want to look at fundamentals of physics. Let me just say it clearly. If you believe you are finding difficult to understand fundamentals or basis in solving physics questions, especially the calculation part, you will do yourself a greater good for always coming into, subscribing to my channel, coming close to my videos, watching them. All right, wherever you have a challenge, be free to send a comment to me. Okay, now, but for you to enjoy this program, especially this period that students are preparing for JAM, if you're a student who is preparing for JAM right now, to really enjoy this program, I want you to go back to your physics textbook. Go and check how quantities are classified under fundamentals and derived. Check their respective unit. Check such a way that they are in your head. Put them in your head. Know that if this quantity comes out, you should be able to know this is a derived quantity. If this one comes out, you should be able to know this is a fundamental quantity. If this unit comes out, you should be able to know this is a derived unit. And if this one comes out, you should be able to know this is what? A fundamental unit. Okay, so now, let me also sound it clearly. Don't ever make attempt to quote all the formulae in physics because you will not be able to do that. So this class will offer you opportunity on how to derive equations in physics from the basis. Okay, quickly let's look at speed and velocity. You see, mathematically we can say that speed and velocity are the same thing. But outside that, speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Speed can only be measured in terms of magnitude. All right, that means the distance covered, all right, at a particular time. So velocity is a vector quantity. You can measure velocity in terms of magnitude and also direction. But when it has to do with SI unit, they are the same. Speed is meter per second, velocity is meter per second. Now, the basic equation for speed, in case you are asked to calculate speed, is that speed is equal to distance all over time. That means v is equal to, if distance is d, I take time to be t, I can say d over t. Velocity is equal to displacement. Displacement all over time. You see, now this distance you are seeing is measured in meter. That means SI unit for distance is meter, SI unit for time is second. Now for displacement, SI unit also is in meter. For time, SI unit is in what? Second. That's why we say meter per second. The same thing happens to this one. Distance is in meter and time is in second. So that is why the speed also is what? Meter per second. Velocity is meter per second. Okay. So now, like I said, this is the formula for finding velocity. Distance over time. Or speed rather. And velocity also is displacement, which I can use S. I can use S, okay, to divide it by time. You see? Now, if you are asked to calculate velocity and you realize that distance is given, don't say that, oh, my physics teacher says that velocity is displacement all over time. Please use that distance and see divide by time, you get velocity. If you are asked to calculate speed and you are given velocity, don't say, oh my God, my physics teacher said in the class that velocity, speed is distance over time, but now they are given displacement. See, use it and divide by time. You get your answer. But what is one essential thing is that for both of them is that this displacement or time may not be given in SI unit. This is where students don't always remember. If distance is given in any other unit outside SI, maybe it's given in cm. Take for example, I am given 5 cm. Convert it to SI unit before you use it, especially when you go through the options. If what you have in the option, the answer you have in the options are in SI unit, make sure you convert this to SI unit. How do I convert cm to SI unit, which is in meter? Just simply divide by 100. Divide it by 100. The answer will now be 0.05 meter. That means you have converted it to meter before you use. If you don't do that, the answer you have, you will also see it there in the option. And there's nothing on it that will stop you from picking it when you consider the examination atmosphere. So the same thing, if time maybe is given in 5 minutes, take it to second. How do we take that to second? Multiply by 60. The answer is now in second. If it is given in hour, maybe 5 hours, multiply by 3,600. The answer you have now becomes in second before you use it. Okay, so take note, speed is distance over time, velocity is displacement over time. Okay, so we're going to go on a short break. When we return, we will pour in more equations, more simple formulas that you need in order to tackle questions in your exams. So don't go away until we return.